What's up everyone and welcome to another City Skylines Let's Play episode on this YouTube channel. Now, I actually have a little bit of a surprise for you guys, and if you watched the last episode you know what I'm talking about, um, and it's this, basically. So I already had a good look at the road layout of this district, and I already told you guys in the end of the last episode that I was going to do this. So, by the way, if you haven't seen that episode yet, you can easily find it in my playlist for the city, which can be found very easily on this YouTube channel. So, in case you missed it, be sure to watch that one first. Now, this is the layout, and this is the well, I actually made the most important roads in this area. That's it. No little roads, no buildings, no zoning, no nothing, just roads. Um, so I'm gonna take you with me, and you have no choice. And you are going to, well, see what I exactly did. So I'm gonna just show you everything, and then we are gonna work again on this city in this episode. So today is also gonna be the day, hopefully. I am really gonna try very hard. I'm gonna try my hardest um, to actually reach 100k. I don't know if we can do it, but I'm gonna try it. Um, and I also have an idea how I can do this. So, just so you know, if you're going to enjoy this episode, of course, consider subscribing for more content. Like this video, share this video, comment something if you want to know something, or if you have any suggestions, advice, whatever, let me know in the comments. But that's everything what you have to know. So now we are just gonna begin. I don't want to talk too much, or I don't want to waste any more time, to be honest. So this is the layout, and it's a very, very good layout in my opinion. So I'm gonna take you to this interchange. We of course made this interchange a few episodes ago, and now it goes all the way over here, and people are already using it even, so that's very good to see. We have a highway, and then it turns into a roundabout. Now you have two directions you can choose. You have this 6 laner, which goes to this area, and this is gonna be, I already said this in all the episodes. This is gonna be the skyscraper district, um, and we are gonna have very futuristic looking buildings. It's gonna be all nice looking. It's gonna be very rich because it's gonna cost a lot of money. So it's gonna be a brand new area of the city. It's not gonna be an old area or something like that. It's really gonna be a brand new zone, brand new buildings. Everything is gonna be modern. Um, Lots of things to do, lots of unique buildings. I was thinking to also make a university over here, just a university school, not an actual university district, but just one school. Stadium, maybe a football stadium, lots of skyscrapers, and we also have this little area. So this is gonna be probably where the services are gonna be, which is pretty nice. It has its own little spot of the district, which could be nice. Um, yeah, so that's this area, and we of course have a nice waterfront. Main roads have been built, and then we can, just use all the area in the middle for housing, green cities, skyscrapers, futuristic, massive looking buildings. It's gonna look pretty good, in my opinion. I'm already sure, because it's gonna be very similar to this, but then also with a mix of green city buildings and a lot of skyscrapers. So it's gonna look good. Now, you can also go with this roundabout to this area, and you have another 6 laner, which later turns into a 4 laner. Then you can go to this side, and this is gonna be a suburban area, this whole district. Again, I already said this, it's gonna look very similar to this suburb because we are not gonna use any district style, we are just gonna use the general looking houses, which is not really that bad looking. I just don't really like them, but you need to have diversity, I guess. I mean, we can't just only place European buildings, right? So that's gonna be over here. Um, nice roundabout. You can follow this road, go underneath this train track, or train tracks better said. Then you can go over the highway, and then you will have a connection to the industrial area that we have over here. And we can also expand over here now. So, I mean, I don't know what we can do over here. I made a YouTube poll, by the way, a question. And a lot of people are wanting me to build here an airport or maybe a industrial district. So it's gonna be an airport or it's gonna be a industrial district, but we will see what's gonna win. We will see what most of you guys want to see me build here, but that's gonna be for a future episode. So this road directs or connects to the industrial zone. People are already using it, which is also a good thing to see. We have another road over here, which goes into a tunnel. Then you can go over here. You have another connection with the road over here. All suburban area. It's gonna be full of houses, stores, and that's gonna be this area. Now, of course, you have a lot of connections. You can get from this roundabout all the way to this area. We have a lot of bicycle lanes. We have even a bridge over here that connects everything up with this brand new area, which is gonna be pretty busy, I think, with the harbor being over here. So we have to watch an eye. Actually, how do you say that in English? It's like a sentence, what you can say if you have to watch out. Keep an eye on this area. I think that's the right sentence. But again, bridge looks really good. I already said this in the last episode. Bicycle infrastructure, I already did some. We have one connection over here, connecting with this road. And then you can also go into this area that we of course built lots of episodes ago. Going underneath the highway, the train tracks, everything is gonna be fully connected. It's gonna be a really nice area, I think, with all the nature around it and the trees are gonna be just beautiful, I think. Traffic, I don't think it's even gonna be a problem, to be honest. Like, so many connections everywhere. I mean, I don't see this going wrong, to be honest. I mean, maybe I should keep my mouth shut because it can turn out very bad, but it looks really good. And we have the option to build train stations. We can do a lot and lots of cool things, to be honest. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty exciting. I gotta say, really. Um, Now I think that's everything you have to know. And actually, no, one more thing. So I want to reach 100k people, and we now have almost 86. So we lost some people, but it doesn't really matter. So what I want to do, this episode is gonna be focusing on this area with all the skyscrapers and all of that. And then we are also gonna have one separate episode for the suburban area. So hopefully in 2 episodes, maybe 3. 3 is gonna be the maximum, I think. We can fully complete this area. Then we are gonna move on to this district, and then the city is gonna be almost finished. So yeah, in this episode I'm gonna work on this area. Um, right now I'm gonna have a look at the little roads, what we can do. Maybe I already can maybe think of the unique buildings, skyscrapers. Where do we want to place everything? Like, I'm just gonna have a good look, and then we'll be back. I will explain to you everything, and then we are gonna put some services down, zoning, and then we are gonna expand. So really exciting. So yeah, let me just have a look at the smaller roads, and then we will begin. So yeah, let's fill in this district with some roads. So I am back, and yeah, we did some things. um, okay, first of all, let's just take a step back and I'm just gonna shut up for a few seconds and just have a look at this beautiful, beautiful skyline. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I'm really not gonna lie. This is probably the best downtown district that I've ever made so far. Like, man, this looks good. This looks really, really good. Now, I am gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you what happened exactly, and I am gonna tell you what I exactly did. And I'm probably gonna need to make a whole separate video, actually, about this area, because I just wanna give you a tour of this all. Of course, it's not done yet. I'm saying like it's fully completed, but I did a little bit more than just building roads, and I was just so excited. Like I just had a the problem I had was I had not a lot of time left in the day that I was actually, you know, building the roads and all. And I had such a good idea. I was so scared that I would lose the idea of what I wanted to do. Like I just had the perfect imagination. You know, you probably also had this, like once. I'm sure you had it more than once, but you just have such a good idea what you want to do, and then when you actually are, you know, continuing with that idea, actually trying it out in real life, and then just expanding it, and just continuing it. It just, man, it's not done yet, of course. Again, I'm gonna show you what I exactly did, which is a little bit more than just building some roads. And um, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I absolutely love this area. It's not done yet. Um, Again, I'm gonna show you everything right now what I did, but man, it's already looking so good. Like, just have a look at this. Man, I love it. I really do. So I'm gonna show you what I did, and then I'm just gonna let the game expand. I didn't do all the zoning yet. I didn't do all the services yet. I didn't do all the unique buildings yet, but I did a lot of skyscraper work. I, of course, made all the roads done. I made a lot of nice looking grids, but also a lot of organic roads. As you can see, some curves, some roundabouts. Um, and I did that because we, of course, wanted to build skyscrapers, and skyscrapers usually are really big, uh, are really tall, are really massive in land use too. So I know that we would have gotten some problems if we wanted to fit every building in grids. That just wouldn't work, and I think it's a bit boring to just only make grids. So I made some curvy roads and tried to sneak in as many unique buildings as possible, as many skyscrapers as possible, um, and it just looks really good. I mean, I had so much fun. I just decided to already put some details in, some unique buildings. I mean, you can see I try to make the skyline look realistic. So we have some nice looking office buildings from a content creator pack. And then we have some skyscrapers after that, and then some really big, like massive, tall ones over here in the middle. And it just works. I mean, look at this. Just imagine with the zoning, it's gonna look good. It's it's gonna look really good. So I mean, transportation, I already did some transportation work. I already added some trees again. Lots of skyscrapers, lots of little metro stations here and there. We have one over here, which looks really good with the pathway, the bridges, a lot of unique buildings again. Already made some details as you can see over here. Taxis, taxi hubs, that's the right word. Some trees, some unique buildings again. Really try to blend in everything together, and it just works. Like, man, it does look great. Again, already added some services, some pathways, hospitals, fire stations. Try to make a lot of nice looking layouts. So we have a lot of skyscrapers next to each other, so it looks like it's actually one building. For example, we have one over here, which are actually two buildings. On this side, we have the same. We have two of them over here, which looks really cool in my opinion. Again, I also tried to make some skyscrapers on the main road in the middle, which maybe you think that's a bit weird to have skyscrapers in the main road or in the middle of a main road, but I don't know why, it just works. Like, it just looks really cool. Like, it really does work for me. Again, we have one on the middle over here, some bridges again. We have some bridges over here, even some tunnels over here. And I was just so excited. Oh, that's voice correct number one. I I was so excited. I will just continue it with adding bridges, with tunnels, with some details again already. Um, we have a really nice looking layout of skyscrapers over here, for example. We have 4 over here, just continuing to get taller and taller on the main road again. I mean, man, I love it. I really am happy with the result. Again, just a lot of like things combined, which just looks really good. For example, before the Skyline starts, we have a soccer stadium, football stadium. I don't know how you want to say it, but I will say football stadium right here. We have a tram station right here, a park, a parking lot, skyscrapers here and there, office buildings, just making everything look very dense. Then we also have a little football stadium on this side, next to the river, and I cannot just wait to detail this. I mean, oh, it's gonna look so good once everything has been filled in with details and more buildings and yeah. And so the idea for me is to just have a lot of nature on this side, next to the water, and then just bam, skyline. So we will have a lot of nature over here next to the water, which looks super nice, I think. I mean, it's gonna look something like this, very similar, and then just one massive skyline after that. I mean, I'm in love. This is by far the best looking downtown, and it's not even done yet that I ever made. I mean, insane, just insane. So yeah, I just want to continue. And yeah, like I said before, I already added some services. I only zoned a little bit over here, but I am gonna zone everything over here, and I'm just gonna let the game run. So we will have a fully built downtown. Some details already done, of course, but not everything will be done. So I'm gonna basically let the game run right now, and then we will be back. We will have a look at what exactly this area did in the meantime. Hopefully we can hit 100,000 people. And yeah, then we are just gonna have a look what we can do after that. So yeah, I wanna have a service area. I think I already said this, but I already made a little spot over here. So this is gonna be the area with services, garbage facilities, water management facilities, all that stuff, electricity maybe even, all that stuff will be here. And I think I'm gonna do that off camera because that's just really boring, unnecessary. We will literally just make a grid with services. I mean, yeah, not really that exciting, I think, but I love this. I mean, first of all, I cannot wait till this is filled in, and I of course will give you all the views that you need of this area. I mean, yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna make a separate video just showcasing this whole district once it's finished. I mean, man, this lot does look good. But I should start praising myself. I think I should just continue with building. So let me just continue real quick, and then we are gonna be back, and we will see how this area looks with all the buildings filled in. There we go. Every building has been filled in. Well, almost every building. And I'm gonna pause the game really quickly because I think, yeah, there we go. We are about to reach 90,000 people in this city. And I can just remember the day I just thought about, actually expanding this city, making it look great, or making it look better. And man, this city is just getting better and better with time, and it's not getting any worse so far. I mean, I know I already said this a lot of times, but I just really like the look of the city, and with this expansion, with this massive skyscraper-looking district with a lot of yeah, beautiful-looking unique buildings. I mean, a lot of buildings I didn't actually use before, which I really should do, to be honest, because well, all of them, to be honest, look great. I mean, it just looks really cool in my opinion. I mean, maybe it's a bit too much. Maybe you think it looks a bit unrealistic. Too many skyscrapers is also a little bit overkill. Maybe, and I can, to be honest, understand that. Um, but man, it does look good. So I'm gonna tell you what I did. In the meantime, I'm gonna tell you what is coming in the upcoming episodes. And we are gonna see the city reach 90,000 people, which is super nice. So yeah, let's begin with something very important. I know this looks really, really stupid, really weird. The reason why I didn't do anything yet in this area is because I actually do want to continue building this area up in the next episode. So I know I already said just a few minutes ago, or just maybe actually a few seconds ago, that I'm not planning to actually record this district that I actually want to build in a episode, but I think, after building this entire district mainly off camera, I think it's time to just take it slowly again with episodes just building, actually showing you guys what I'm doing. But I just wanted to really, get my ideas out. So again, maybe you don't really like that I did all of this off camera almost, but again, I'm not gonna do that again. I think so at least. Yeah, my idea. So before we are gonna, see the city reach 90,000 people, I'm gonna show you what I want to do. So in the next episode, what I want to do, I of course want to detail this whole area. That's of course gonna be off camera because that's just really boring. But before that, we are going to finish this area. And like I said before, this is gonna be a district full of service buildings, power stations, management facilities, garbage management, post services, all of that stuff. Um, Maybe even some, um, where is it? Yeah, maybe even some helicopter depots, like a medical helicopter depot, maybe even a fire station, or a, what's the name actually? A fire helicopter depot. Maybe that sort of stuff I'm gonna put here. Um, because I don't think we have that in the city right now, actually. So could be nice to have over here. And after that, we are going to, of course, finish this area, put some nice looking trees down, some plants, details, extra pathways, extra services even, and all of that good stuff. And after that, well, then we are just going to continue with building in this massive area. Like I said before, this is going to be a suburban area full of houses, stores, commercial buildings, unique buildings, maybe even some new train stations. I am already thinking about something, but I'm gonna leave that for a upcoming episode. And yeah, after that, it's only gonna be this area, maybe a little bit over here. I don't know. Maybe we can do something over here, but that's gonna be it. So we are doing a really good job. It's not gonna be 100k today, but we are gonna see the city reach 90,000 people, which is beautiful. I'm just gonna speed up the game. Come on. Easy, come on. Don't let me wait too long. And again, the city looks great. I mean, the soccer stadium or football stadium, I don't know how you want to say it. There we go. 90,000 people. Crazy, just crazy. And we are growing insane. But what I wanted to say, just the look of the football stadium over here before the skyline actually starts, it's just beautiful. And maybe some people are not gonna like this pretty huge parking lot, but we need it. It's realistic, right? I mean, we really do need it. So, yeah, great, just great. And did I forget something? I don't think so. The transportation has been done. Yeah, let's have a look at the numbers actually. So, metro line, all 500 plus, beautiful. Everything has been connected. Bus stations, I also already checked. They are all now going also in this area, at least some of them. Not every bus line is going in this district, but lots of them are. So that's also good. That's also completed. Something else? I don't think so. Again, I'm gonna for sure make a video about this area. I'm gonna show you all these good stuff in a separate video. But again, did I miss something? Yeah, I just added some pathways. I added some pathways over here too. Oh, very good. I also added this little bus hub. So a bus road, bus stops over here. And also on this side, yeah, there we go. We also have a little curve only for buses right over here in the center of this district or the site next to the water. Bus lines, bus stops, everything. Man, I really do like this waterfront. I cannot wait till we have some details over there. So yeah, that's it. We reached it, 90,000 people. Hopefully, and I think, well, I'm actually very confident that we are going to reach 100,000 people in the next episode, if not the episode after that one. But we will see how things play out. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and if you want to see more, build episodes where I actually build a little bit more on camera, don't forget to watch the other episodes, and of course to consider subscribing to see more episodes coming, because like I said before, we are going to build a lot on camera again. Um, Lots of projects before the city is actually finished. So yeah, consider subscribing, liking this video, and sharing this video also. And if you want to say something, of course, you can also comment down below on this video. But with that being said, again, grazie, grazie ragazzi, thanks guys for watching, and see you in the next video. Again, have a good day, and ciao.